Just time now. Let's see if. Oh, just time now. Just think about it. Let's see if Claude can take a 3D animator's job in terms of rigging. Now I started off with a two-footed person, a bipedal creature. I went with the four-pedal. We got the four legs, however you want to call it. You see what's going on. The centaur. I created this model, and I want to see if it can rig it up so I don't have to do too much work. So I can just put it in and I can use it as an asset for my game. Now I know how to rig and stuff. So as I'm watching carefully, I'll be able to digest and see what's going on. Now it's taking a screenshot right here to try to get the orientation. It's able to plot the vertices, see where the knees, the head and stuff are. It's going to come up in just a bit. Found that interesting, but learning from the house project, it was something that was in store. But seeing that it can kind of guess where things are, it's pretty cool. Where the lonely find where they belong. Okay, here it is. Changing back to viewpoint. Now I'm not gonna talk too much about what's gonna happen because I want it to be a surprise, but it was a very interesting journey going through this, I'll say the least. So you see here, finally tried to rig it. It put the four legs and the arms there, the two arms. Forgot about the arms. But you see the orientation is so off. The arms are all the way up at his neck. So here I gave it like another view to try to see what's going on. So it can take a screenshot while it's going on. Like, hey, like this is not right. A little off. A little off. Just a momentary spark in the velvet dark, leaving a fingerprint. And remember, learning this software is always going to be a kicker. It's always going to kick you in the ass, but it's going to kick you to where you actually feel good and satisfied in life. So combining it with all these tools is going to be we're going to see a lot of amazing creatives in the future just bursting out of the blue. But at this rate right here, you see, I tried to help it a bit. Change it around. I ran out of credit, so I was like, let me change it around. Let me see what I could do. Stretch it out a bit. This was actually the best version that it created. It's kind of close. I said I gotta go in and manually do it. The neck, the body is like way far back proportion wise. So just went into pose mode to see if it even like attached it to the mesh. It didn't do that, even though it said it was done. So for consistent results on the first go, nah. So, but luckily I had my other friend account. He let me use it, so I was able to log into that and see if it can fix it. Fix this thing. All right, so it's going in. Is you going in trying to see what's happening, get the angles and everything right, or at least check it. We'll see if it gets it right. All right. So it caught that it was badly aligned, but I don't know if it knows how badly aligned it is. So it's trying to capture where the back thighs are. The bones are clearly in the wrong position, but then look where it goes to. I didn't know this is it, and it picks it up and it says, all right, scramble, let's reset the bone positions. But now it's off by 90 degrees. It wants to go into edit mode. They're saying it's been repositioned, but still, as we're looking at it with our human mind and brain, it is still 90 degrees off. And it's saying good progress. All right, and see, it turned it around, but the leg is detached now. And the head, the spine is all the way off to the right. But yet it says it's a huge improvement. See, it's these checks and balances that's keeping the human mind at work. It's like, you're going to be still working. Don't quit yet. Don't quit learning. Don't quit learning how to do this. So here I go and actually do it manually. Took a little bit. Yeah, so I went in, as I was saying, and just started rigging this on my own just to see the project still come to life. Like I said, it's not just about me relying on Claude or you, but giving you a head start. Or even jumping in the middle of a project is what I want to try next. Right now I'm just adjusting the legs, switch between the viewports, and now attaching the mesh with automatic weights. But the way that I saw it made the bones, it made a loop in progress. So I had to find out what this even meant to begin with, but it meant that the bones were parented it wrong. So while the AI was creating the armature, it did some funky thing trying to IK rig. So I'm trying to delete the bones and search for the origin of the error. But eventually I got it. Now it's not exactly IK rig, but it's attached to the mesh, and we have a moving skeleton on our centaur. Centaur. And now, here I go trying it again with the actual bipedal creature, bipedal person, bipedal lady known as the Dark Magician Girl, who will be available on CG Trader and on justtiednow.com for purchase if you want it. But right now, here I wanted to try to rig it, see what it would do. Here it failed tremendously at the beginning, making it again at 90 degrees. It has a thing where it turns it around at 90 degrees and says, yeah, we good. And the legs were extremely long. I go turn it around to give it a different angle while it's working. It created a nice rig. It looked like you see the arms even has fingers and stuff like that in hands. So I'm like, all right, please rotate it 90 degrees. I said you ruined it. So it's like, all right, let me check this out. Let me see what's going on. It's checking the vertices and seeing how she's orientated. Z is on the up. But it was actually wrong. It's actually not lined up like that. Her face is actually on the x-axis and her arms are spread on the y-axis. And I had to correct it for that. So it's not that intelligent on orientation as its confidence tries to show. Like, look, this is what's going on. I got it. Watch me. Watching the river of the traffic slow. A silhouette drifts through the silver. Yeah, I'll be having a lot of these models up on justtiednow.com. I'm working on coding it. It should be up in the next 2 weeks. Games, articles, and more. It says this is much better, but you see how it's still misaligned. I've tried my best to work with it, to give it what it needs. The neon buzz is a cryptic song where the lonely find where it finally caught that the foot is below the floor and way below the knees. So let's see. It says the legs themselves looks okay on the mesh. It's the last IK control bones dangling. Let me fix those. Let's see if Claude can do so. Okay, here we see that it actually got it kind of right with the legs, but it worked so hard on the legs that it messed up the arms. And it even added these eye cake bones on the end so that I can control the whole arm and do some cool motions, but it's not connected to the mesh. I was so disappointed. Like, the confidence was trying to say, hey, I got some magic going, but when the spell was executed, it turned the princess into a frog. Just tie down. Just think about it. But now it's saying, so the arms are going along the X but are pointing outwards and slightly down, not a full T-pose. The cake bulges far in. The key insight arms go along X, legs spreading along the Y. Now rebuild cleanly. So now it's thinking to rebuild it. It's going from I gave it a top-down view so we can see the orientation. Like, get it right. You're getting all these numbers. Like you see, it had. I ran out of credits again. But this was the best that I was able to get with this. It's not connected to the mesh. So it still has some work to do when starting from scratch with rigging characters. So when it comes to Claude taking your job as a 3D animator rigger, you could breathe another day. This is Santai. Just tie down. Just think about it.